see the proceedings, and just as importantly, to be seeing the proceedings. Now in 1857, though, the era that you're seeing right now, one of the most notorious decisions in our country's history was handed down in this room, the Dred Scott decision. It was the first time a major piece of federal legislation was overturned, the Missouri Compromise. Viciously attacked by Representative Preston Brooks from South Carolina in this room. In front of you, all original, the desk and dais of the Vice President, as President of the Senate. Now this chamber is set up to look just like the 1850s when the hanging of Charles Sumner happened. But afterwards, from 1860 to 1935, it was used by the Supreme Court. As you come around, check out what the chamber looked like in the Supreme Court era. And see if you can spot some of the differences and similarities.
Everybody hears me, Council.
Awesome. And for those of you coming in, the desk on the right and the very back, chambers of the Senate.
Or answer. But I'll do my best.
has been
I didn't know you were interested. I was like, it's been so much. I'm trying to get less.
I was it all together. I was like, I'm not.
That's all they were hiring.
We cap out at $1,000 a year.
It's nice. It's like it's a little bit about security.
We get paid nothing. No, we get paid nothing. We have 9 days. We host all the events in this.
It means you're required to get
They're like begging.
There's like 3 games a week.
It's the Sunday.
But plus seasons. And I took the whole thing.
degree, just show up.
I think Florida